Hello everyone, this is Farwa Batul and welcome to the course of O-Levels Computer Science. So as you all know that we have covered the topics of data representation, right? So inside data representation we were having three main topics, that is binary systems, hexadecimals and data storage. So we have completed that particular heading of data representation, and now we are moving towards second one, that is data transmission, right? So in this video I'm gonna tell you that what are the main headings or the main things that you are going to study inside this particular heading of data transmission. Let me tell you that now we have started communication and internet technologies, right? So communication and internet technologies. So in this particular heading comes the topic of data transmission, and inside data transmission we are going to study different kind of things. Let me share what are these particular things that we are going to cover here, right? So the very first thing is you must be aware of the meaning of data transmission, what data transmission actually is, or what is the concept of data transmission, right? So you must know the meaning of data transmission. That is very important for you in order to understand the whole topic, right? Secondly, what's important, you must know about the difference of serial and parallel data transmission, right? These two kind of data transmissions are basically done when you are transmitting the data, right? So serial and parallel transmissions, you must know what is the difference between them, how you're going to distinguish between them, right? Okay, so the third thing that is important is you must know what is simplex, simplex, duplex and half duplex data transmission, right? Duplex and half duplex data transmission. You must know the difference between all these: simplex, duplex, half duplex data transmission, right? This is the third thing that you must know. Okay, now the fourth thing is you must have an understanding of the reason of choosing serial or parallel data transmission. What I mean that you must know in what cases we are going to prefer the serial or parallel data transmission, right? So you must have an understanding of it. Understanding of the reasons of choosing serial or parallel data transmission, right? You must know that why you are going to prefer serial transmission in some cases over parallel transmissions, and why you are preferring the parallel one instead of serial in other cases, right? So there are certain reasons for that, right? So you must know those particular reasons of choosing these different kind of data transmissions, right? So it is important for you under this topic. Okay, so the fifth thing is you must have an understanding of the need to check for errors, right? Why? Because in data transmission, when we are transmitting the data between the machines or between the devices, there comes errors, right? So you must have an understanding of why you basically need to check for errors. Understanding of the need to, why there is a need to check for errors, right? So it is very important that you need to check for errors, and why is it important, you are going to study under this particular topic, right? Okay, so the sixth thing is explain how parity bits are used for error detection, right? So if you are checking for errors or you are detecting the errors, right, inside your data that is being transmitted from different devices, there is used a method that is called parity checks, right? Inside parity checks, you are going to determine, or you are going to have a parity bit, right? So you must have an understanding that how you are going to use the parity bits, right? How you are going to use them. are used for error detection. You must know this particular thing, right? How is it important, how you are going to use it, how, and you must have the concept of that. How does this particular bit, the parity bit that is assigned to the data, is going to determine the error, right? Is going to detect that whether the data is transmitted correctly or not, right? You must have an understanding of that. Okay, so the last thing is that you must have an understanding of the use of serial or parallel data transmissions under different applications, right? Let's suppose if I give you an example of universal serial bus. So inside universal serial bus, that is commonly known as USB, you are going to use serial data transmission, right? So why there is a need of using serial data transmission, why you are using it, and in other case, like if I talk about the integrated circuits that are inside your computer, right? The buses, the integrated circuits that are used inside your motherboards, right? So in those particular circuitry or inside that particular CPU, you are going to use parallel data transmission, right? So there must be a certain reason for that. You must have an understanding of why you are using serial or data transmissions inside these particular things, right? Inside serial bus, USB, and why in integrated circuit you are using parallel data transmission, right? So the space has been covered. Now the topics are also covered. We are just going to see all these particular topics inside data transmission, right? So this is a quick this is a quick review of this particular topic. So thank you so much. This was the introductory video in which I have covered that what are the topics we are going to cover in this particular heading of data transmission, and in my further videos we are going to formally start this particular topic, right? Thank you so much for watching it. See you. Take care of yourself and your family. Bye bye.